Elephants are iconic animals. They are symbols of strength and wisdom. These gentle giants roam the savannas of Africa and the forests of Asia. Their size and power are awe-inspiring. Elephants play a critical role in their ecosystems. They shape the landscape. They create clearings. They dig water holes. This benefits other animals. Their dung is important too. It disperses seeds. This helps new plants to grow. Elephants are truly gardeners of their ecosystems. We must protect these magnificent creatures. They face many threats. It is our responsibility to ensure their survival. Africa is home to the African elephant, a majestic creature that roams the vast landscapes of this diverse continent. These magnificent animals are not just a symbol of Africa, but also a crucial part of its ecosystem. This is the largest land animal on Earth, towering over other creatures with its immense size and strength. An adult male can weigh up to 12,000 pounds and stand up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder. They are known for their large ears, which are not just for hearing. These ears are a distinctive feature that sets them apart from their Asian cousins. These ears help them to keep cool in the heat. By flapping their ears, they can reduce their body temperature by as much as 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is essential for surviving in the hot African climate. African elephants have two subspecies, each adapted to different environments within the continent. There is the bush elephant, also known as the Savannah elephant. These giants are the larger of the two subspecies and are typically found in the open grasslands and savannas. And there is the forest elephant, which is smaller and more elusive. These elephants inhabit the dense forests of Central and West Africa, where they navigate through thick vegetation. Bush elephants are larger and live in open grasslands, where their size and strength are advantageous for traveling long distances in search of food and water. Forest elephants are smaller and live in dense forests, where their compact size allows them to move more easily through the underbrush and access food sources that are unavailable to their larger relatives. They use their tusks for many things. They dig for water, which is a vital skill during the dry season when water sources are scarce. They strip bark from trees, which provides them with essential nutrients and helps them to maintain their tusks, and they defend themselves from predators. Their tusks are formidable weapons that can deter even the most determined of attackers. Sadly, these tusks are also the reason they are hunted. Poaching for ivory has led to a significant decline in elephant populations, posing a severe threat to their survival. African elephants are social animals, living in complex family groups that are essential for their well-being and survival. They live in herds led by a matriarch who is the oldest and most experienced female. Her knowledge of the landscape and water sources is crucial for the herd's survival. The matriarch is the oldest and most experienced female. She leads the herd with wisdom and strength, ensuring that the younger elephants learn the skills they need to thrive in the wild. Her role is vital in maintaining the social structure and cohesion of the group. Asian elephants are smaller than their African cousins. They have smaller ears and smoother skin. They are found in the forests and grasslands of Asia. There are 3 subspecies of Asian elephant. The Indian elephant is the most common. There is also the Sumatran elephant and the Sri Lankan elephant. Asian elephants are important to the cultures of Asia. They are used in religious ceremonies. They are also used for work. However, this has also led to their exploitation. Asian elephants are endangered. Their populations are declining. Habitat loss and poaching are major threats. The ivory trade is a serious threat to elephants. Ivory is the hard, white material that makes up their tusks. It is highly valued in some cultures. This has led to a demand for ivory products. Poachers kill elephants for their tusks. They often leave the bodies to rot. This is a cruel and wasteful practice. It is decimating elephant populations. The international ivory trade is banned. However, illegal poaching still continues. We must work together to stop this illegal trade. Elephants need our protection. They are not commodities. They are sentient beings. Section 5. Disappearing homes, habitat loss and fragmentation. Elephants, need a lot of space. These magnificent creatures are among the largest land animals on Earth, and their sheer size demands vast territories to sustain their populations. They roam for miles in search of food and water. Their daily journeys can cover extensive distances as they seek out the resources they need to survive. But unfortunately, their habitat is shrinking. The once expansive forests and savannas that elephants called home are rapidly disappearing. Humans are encroaching on their land. The relentless march of human development is pushing into the heart of elephant territories. Forests are being cut down and grasslands are being converted to farmland. This transformation of natural landscapes into agricultural and urban areas is one of the primary drivers of habitat loss. This leaves elephants with less space to roam and also brings them into conflict with humans. As their habitats shrink, elephants are forced into closer proximity with human settlements, leading to dangerous encounters and conflicts. Habitat fragmentation is another problem. It's not just the loss of habitat that's concerning, but also the breaking up of these habitats into smaller, isolated patches. This is when large areas of habitat are divided into smaller fragments. These fragmented landscapes can no longer support the wide-ranging movements of elephants. This makes it difficult for elephants to move around and also isolates populations. Isolated populations are at greater risk of inbreeding and reduced genetic diversity, which can threaten their long-term survival. We must protect elephant habitat. Conservation efforts are crucial to preserving the remaining natural landscapes that elephants depend on. We must create corridors for them to move between fragmented areas. Wildlife corridors are essential for connecting isolated patches of habitat, allowing elephants to travel safely between them. This will help to ensure their survival. By protecting and restoring habitats and by creating corridors, we can give elephants a fighting chance to thrive in the wild for generations to come. Section 6. Human-elephant conflict, a growing concern. As human populations grow, we are encroaching on elephant territory. This is leading to conflict. Elephants raid crops, they damage property, and sometimes they injure or kill people. This conflict is dangerous for both elephants and humans. Elephants are often killed in retaliation. This is not a solution. We need to find ways to coexist with elephants. This means securing crops, it means creating buffer zones, and it means educating people about elephants. We must learn to live in harmony with these magnificent creatures. Section 7. Guardians of the Giants conservation efforts. Many organizations are working to protect elephants. The World Wildlife Fund, or WWF, is one example. They are working to stop poaching. They are also working to protect elephant habitat. Local communities are also getting involved. They are setting up anti-poaching patrols. They are also working to educate people about elephants. Governments are also playing a role. They are strengthening laws against poaching. They are also creating protected areas for elephants. These efforts are making a difference, but there is still much work to be done. Section 8. Ruteti Elephant Sanctuary, a beacon of hope. The Ruteti Elephant Sanctuary in Kenya is a beacon of hope. This sanctuary rescues and rehabilitates orphaned elephants. It is run by the local community. The sanctuary provides a safe haven for these elephants. They are cared for until they are old enough to be released back into the wild. Ruteti is an example of how conservation can work. It shows the power of community involvement. It gives us hope for the future of elephants. Section 9. Our role in their future, how you can help. Elephants are majestic creatures that have roamed our planet for centuries, and now, more than ever, they need our help. The threats they face are numerous, but together we can make a difference. We can all play a role in elephant conservation. Whether it's through direct action or supporting those on the front lines, every effort counts. Volunteering at local conservation centers or participating in events can have a significant impact. We can support organizations like WWF. These organizations work tirelessly to protect elephants and their habitats. By donating, we provide them with the resources they need to continue their vital work. Even small contributions can lead to big changes. We can make sure that we are not buying ivory products. The illegal ivory trade is one of the biggest threats to elephants. By being conscious consumers and avoiding products made from ivory, we can reduce the demand and help put an end to this cruel practice. We can also reduce our impact on the environment. Pollution and habitat destruction are major threats to wildlife. Participating in cleanup activities and advocating for environmental protection can help create a safer world for elephants and other species. This means reducing our carbon footprint. Climate change affects all living beings, including elephants. By using sustainable transportation options and renewable energy sources, we can help mitigate its effects. It also means making sustainable choices, Supporting local and sustainable products reduces the strain on natural resources. Simple actions like using reusable bags and containers can make a big difference. We can also spread the word about elephants. Education and awareness are powerful tools. By sharing information and engaging in conversations about elephant conservation, we can inspire others to take action. We can talk to our friends and family about their plight. Personal stories and discussions can lead to a greater understanding and commitment to protecting these incredible animals. We can also support policies that protect elephants. Advocacy and political action are crucial. By supporting legislation that safeguards elephant habitats and enforces anti-poaching laws, we can create lasting change. The future of elephants is in our hands. Visiting sanctuaries and reserves not only supports conservation efforts, but also fosters a deeper connection with these magnificent creatures. Let us work together to ensure their survival. By uniting our efforts, we can create a world where elephants thrive. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to a brighter future for these gentle giants.